Hi, my name is Bianca. Today I have a 30-minute flow for you. We'll be focusing on balancing today. All you need is a mat. You can use a block. I think that would be helpful, but it's not necessary. We're going to get started in a seated position. To get comfortable here, place your hands on your lap and close your eyes. If this is not comfortable, you're going to sit on a block. Just place it right beneath you or change up your legs in any way. It'll take a moment to ground down before we start moving around. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Let your chest expand. Exhale out of your mouth. Another breath just like that. Breathe in. Exhale it out. For the next few moments here, let your shoulders soften away from your ears. Let your head grow a little bit taller, lengthening your neck. And set an intention for your practice here. Take one more breath in. Exhale it out. We'll come out to a tabletop position, stacking your shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees. Let's move through some cat-cow movements together. Breathe in, cow pose. Bring your gaze up, roll your tailbone up. Exhale, cat. Chin to chest, roll the tailbone down. Scoop the belly button in. And reach that space in between the shoulder blades up towards the ceiling. Let's do this breath to movement. Breathe in, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. One more together here, warming up the spine. Breathe into cow pose. Exhale, cat. Now we'll come back to the tabletop position. Spread the fingers wide, tuck the toes, send the hips up, downward facing dog. Reach those hips up, create a triangle with your body and the mat here. It's okay if the heels are a little bit lifted. We're still getting warmed up here, so if you need a slight bend in the knees, that's okay. We'll start with pedaling out the legs. Bending one and then the other. Try to let the shoulders open up here, so avoiding shifting into a plank-like position. Send the hips back, let the shoulders open up. Then find some stillness here. You can stay in this down dog, or we'll add on some down dog twists, grabbing your right ankle with your left hand, the outside of that ankle. Then bring your chin towards your right shoulder, twist the upper body. Then release. We'll do the other side. Down dog twist. Right hand grabs the outside of the left ankle. Twist. Then release. Walk your feet to behind your hands at the top of the mat. Into a ragdoll pose. Feet or hips width distance. Bend the knees. Grab opposite elbows. Let your head be heavy. And sway side to side. Let that feel really good in your back. And your legs and your neck. And release your hands to the mat. Walk your feet together to touch. Forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Palms to your shins or your thighs. Flatten the spine here like your back is a table. Nice and flat. Pulling the head forward. The neck is long. Exhale, fold. Let's do this a few times. Breath to movement. Just getting used to that feeling here. Breathe in, lift. Exhale, fold. Letting our breath guide the movement. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Next inhale brings us up to a mountain pose. Sweep the arms overhead, relax the shoulders, and really feel your feet grounding down through the mat. Maybe even wiggle your toes here. to let your body know you're here, you're on your mat, you're in this space. Engage the quads a little bit so the kneecaps lift just a touch. Fingertips rise up towards the ceiling, but at the same time we're pulling the shoulders down. Take another breath in. On the exhale, cactus the arms and twist the upper body to the right. If this is too much for the shoulders, hands can come to heart center. Inhale back to center, mountain pose. Exhale, twist to the left. Cactus the arms. Again, you can bring your hands to heart center or stay here. Inhale, center. Exhale, cactus the arms, this time in the center. We're lifting the heart up towards the ceiling, finding a little back bend here, shifting the hips forward, engaging the glutes. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Hands on the mat, step the feet back. Keep those hips in line with the shoulders, pushing the mat away, being strong here. You're welcome to drop down to the knees. Let's take our chaturanga, shifting slightly forward. Exhale, low plank. Try not to let the shoulders dip down here. Inhale, upward facing dog, or you can take a cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Exhale it out. We'll flow breath to movement again, letting your body, your breath guide the movement. Just cueing here. If you need to take it slower or faster, feel free. Breathe in, gaze forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose. On the exhale, twist open. Feel free to experiment with the arms here in your twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left. Breathe in, back to center. Exhale, back bend, lift the heart up. Spread those fingers wide, gaze up. Breathe in, mountain pose. Exhale, bring it back down to the mat, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or jump back. Flow through your vinyasa, your high to low plank, chaturanga, all the way into your downward facing dog. Nice. Take a moment here to settle in. Exhale it out. One more time. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Sweep those arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left. Let your breath feel really good moving through your body. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, lift the heart. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back, flow through. And we'll start to add on here. Lift your right leg high, three-legged dog. On the exhale, bring your knee towards your chest, shift forward, and at the last second, step that foot right in between your hands, low lunge. Your right knee is bent, both feet point forward, back heels lifted. Your knee is stacked directly over the ankle. Then sweep the arms up, come into a crescent lunge, breathe here. Pull that right hip crease back. Relax those shoulders, feel strong here. Keep breathing. Take another inhale. Exhale, open arm twist. Right arm comes back. Left arm reaches forward. Maybe you gaze behind that right hand. Both arms nice and strong, energetically reaching out in opposite directions. On your next inhale, we'll take a big movement here. Open up to the other side, warrior two. Your back foot pivots and plants on the mat. Arms face in opposite directions. Your right knee is still bent over your ankle here. Gaze over the right fingertips. Left arm is still strong. Take another breath in. Exhale, extended side angle. Left arm can reach up towards the ceiling, or you can reach that arm overhead. Right hand can rest on that leg, that bent leg. You can fly the arms open, take a bind, whatever you need here. Keep breathing. Make sure your knee is pointing directly over your toes. Try not to let that knee cave in. Let's keep our legs exactly as they are. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Lean it back, right arm up, left arm down. It can rest on your back leg or wrap behind your lower back. Take another breath in. Exhale, hands to the mat. Pivot that back foot, and then come into a standing split. Shift your weight into your right leg, left leg lifts up. Fingertips on the mat, or you can use blocks beneath both hands here. And in this standing split, let's work towards keeping that left hip closed. So instead of focusing on how high you can get that leg and letting that hip open, keep the hip closed with that left leg parallel to the mat. We'll stay here for a few more breaths. You can stay in your standing splits. If you want to challenge your balance a little bit more, you can wrap your fingers around your standing ankle. Breathing here. Feeling your muscles starting to engage. The glutes contributing to your balance. The quads, the calves, your ankles, everything's working hard here. Keep breathing. Take another inhale. Exhale, fold. Step your feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back. Flow through your vinyasa. Breathe in, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big inhale here. Exhale it out the mouth. Let's set up the other side. Left leg lifts up, three-legged dog. Breathe in. Exhale, knee towards your chest. Shift forward like you're in a plank position. Drive that knee forward. Step that left foot right in between the hands. Low lunge. Both feet again, point forward. Back heels up. Focusing on this form first. Knee above ankle. Then sweep those arms up. Come into that crescent lunge. Breathe. Pull your left hip back this time. Both hips point forward, gaze forward. That neck is nice and long. Keep breathing. Take another inhale. Exhale, open arm twist. The left arm reaches back. So you're twisting in the same direction of that bent leg. To reach the arms out. Too much for the shoulders. Bring your hands together. Otherwise, sweep those arms out. Keep breathing. Keep that left knee bent. On your next inhale, warrior two. Pivot that back foot. Reach the arms out. Your chest faces the opposite side. Left knee stays bent. Keep breathing. Check that back arm. See if it's drooping down. Bring it up in line with the left. And again, avoid that knee caving in. Keep that knee pointing directly over your toes at the top of the mat. Take another inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Whatever arm variation you did on the other side, do the same thing here. Keep breathing. All right, the legs are nice and strong here. Keep this form. Left leg stays bent. Inhale to reverse your warrior. Lean it back. Keep breathing. Take another breath in. Exhale, hands to the mat. Pivot that back foot so the heel pops up. We're coming into that standing splits again. Your right leg lifts this time. Again, focusing on closing the hip. Your leg is parallel to the mat. That'll come in handy as we move through some other poses later on. Fingertips on the mat or hands on the blocks. Keep breathing. Toes point down towards the mat. You can stay here, or again, same thing. You can challenge your balance even more, grabbing on to your ankle. Maybe your leg starts to shake. We'll embrace the shakes here again. We're recruiting all the muscles in our left leg now. So even if you're shaking, you're getting stronger here. Take one more breath in. Exhale, fold. Bring those feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back, flow through. Take a breath in. Exhale it out. Let's feel that breath to movement on each side. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, low lunge. Breathe in, crescent lunge. Exhale, open arm twist. Right arm goes back. Inhale, open up warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Breathe in, reverse your warrior. Exhale, standing splits. We'll hold this for 2 breaths. Take another inhale. Exhale, feet together. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step or jump back. High to low plank. Chaturanga. Again, you can always take that from your knees. Skip it. Hold the high plank. Whatever you want to do in your vinyasa, it's yours. Let's do the other side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, low lunge. Step that foot in between the hands. Breathe in, crescent lunge. Exhale, left arm comes back, open arm twist. Inhale, open up warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Breathe in, reverse your warrior. Exhale, standing splits. And we're holding this for 2 rests. One more inhale. Exhale, the feet together, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back, flow through your high to low plank, chaturanga, and come to your downward facing dog. All right, we're gonna add on, lift that right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. We're gonna start moving through our half moon poses. So if you think you'll need a block, get those handy. Have them around the top of your block. Inhale, crescent lunge. Listen for the change here. Breathe in. Exhale, warrior three. This time we're launching off with our arms overhead, or you can have your hands at heart center or airplane arms. Find what works for you, what challenges you, what pushes you to your edge. Again, that left leg is parallel to the mat. Chest is parallel to the mat. Gaze to the top of the mat. Same as our standing splits. We're embracing the ankle shaking here. One more breath in. Exhale, land softly. Back to your crescent lunge. Breathe in. Exhale, right arm comes back. Inhale, open up, warrior two. Keep breathing. We'll take another inhale. On the exhale, come to extended side angle. And from this extended side angle, we'll make our way into our half moon. So if you're using a block, place it right in front of your right foot. If you're not using a block, that's where your gaze is headed, right in front of the foot. Shift your weight into your right leg, reach that right hand down. Left arm lifts up, left leg lifts up. If you're using a block, your hands on the block. So find what works for you here. And if you're in that half moon, a couple things to focus on. Avoid that left shoulder caving in. We want the chest open. Left leg parallel to the mat. Then flex the toes back towards the shins. Push your heel towards the back. Maybe your fingertips float off the mat. Then you can gaze down. You can gaze down towards your hand, gaze up. Take another breath in and rebend softly here. Back into your warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, standing splits. Left fingertips on the mat or a block. From here, your body twists to the right, reaching your right arm up towards the ceiling. Your hand can stay on the mat or a block, or maybe you experiment with your fingertips hovering above the mat. Find what works for you. If you'd rather stay in your standing splits or your regular half moon, take what you need. We're here for just one more breath in. Exhale, feet together. Let's widen the stance of the forward fold to the very edge of your mat with your heels in, toes out. Let's come to a frog squat here in Malasana. You can sit on a block or just stay in a regular Malasana, hands together. Use your elbows to push those knees out. Keep breathing. Take a big breath in. Exhale it out. Another breath in. Exhale it out. Great work so far. Maybe you're working up a sweat like I am. We have one more side to try that on. You might notice one side feels a little bit different than the other. Our body usually prefers one side over the other when it comes to balance, when it comes to strength. So just observe. Let's take one more breath in here. Exhale, back to your forward fold. And again, if you use the block on this side, and you think you'll need it again on the other side, we'll just keep it handy towards the top of the mat. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back, flow through your vinyasa. Last side here, inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Hold the crescent lunge here. Keep breathing. Hold it here. Exhale, warrior three. Arms overhead. Right leg lifts up. Hands can change to heart center, or you can airplane the arms. Keep breathing. Keep the gaze to the top of the mat so the neck is long. Take another inhale. And on your exhale, rebend that left leg, land softly, arms come back up to your crescent lunge. Breathe in. Exhale, open arm twist. Inhale, open up, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Now we're preparing for half moon on the other side. So if you're using that block, again, it's at the top of the foot. Scoot back here. Shift your weight into your left leg. Gaze a couple inches in front of that left foot. Shift your weight into your left leg. Right arm reaches up. You can start with your fingertips on the mat or the block. And wherever you are, focus on opening up the chest, keeping that right leg parallel to the mat. Flex the toes towards your shins. Push through that heel. Maybe you can lift the fingertips, even if it's just for a second here. You can gaze at the floor. Take another breath in. Exhale into warrior two, land softly. Breathe in. Reverse your warrior. Exhale, standing splits. We'll hold the standing splits. Again, making our way into that revolved half moon. So we did it on the other side. We know what to expect. It's very funky here if you haven't done it before, but we'll try it again on this side. Right fingertips on the mat or a block. Left arm reaches up this time. So you're twisting in the upper body, trying to keep that right leg parallel to the mat. Maybe you let your fingertips float off the mat. Again, if you don't like that, you can always stay in your standing splits or your regular half moon. Keep breathing here. Take another breath in. Exhale, fold. And on this side, we're gonna take a wider stance, about hip width distance. Grab the backs of the ankles, bend the knees, bring the stomach towards your thighs. Take another big breath in. On the exhale, pull the body a little bit closer. Then release. Bring the feet together to touch. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back, flow through. Take a big breath in here. Exhale it out. Another big breath in. Exhale it out. Come to a child's pose. Bringing your knees out nice and wide. Toes touch behind you. Raise your arms forward. Forehead sinks to the mat. Let your hips fall closer to your heels. Take a moment to rest here. Take another deep breath in. Exhale it out. Honor the hard work you've put in here. Even if the outcome is different than what you expected, know that you can always come back to this, try it again and again and again, knowing that it's going to feel different every time. Slowly push yourself out of this child's pose and come to a seated position with your legs nice and long in front of you. Inhale your arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, seated forward fold. Grab for your feet, ankles, shins, whatever you can reach. Try and keep your spine a little bit flatter here. Then pulling the chest closer pulling your chest closer to your legs so you can feel that stretch in the hamstrings. Now slowly rise up. Make your way onto your back. Grab onto your right knee so your left leg is long. Now bring that knee across the body. You can use your left hand here. Roll your head to face the right side. Your right arm can release. It's nice and long. Supine twist. And bring it back to center. Grab the left leg this time. Let your right leg go long. And bring it across the body. Using your right hand, gaze to the left. Let your left arm extend out. Come back to center, into happy baby. Grab the soles of the feet to let your knees go wide and sway side to side. Finally, bring your knees in towards your chest. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, we'll come to a short Shavasana. Just taking a moment for rest. Let your body melt into the mat. Take a big breath in through your nose. Exhale it out. Let your body soften. Now slowly make your way up to a seated position. We'll take one more deep breath here together. You can bring your hands to heart center, close your eyes, exhale all your air out. Now take a deep breath in through your nose, fill all the way up. Exhale out the mouth, let it go. This video is here for you if you ever want to take it again, try it again, see how the poses feel different in your body every time. I'd love to know in the comments if you enjoy this 30-minute type of class better than a 60-minute. I'd love to know what you prefer. Thank you so much for practicing with me, and I hope to see you again soon.